In a small town in central Massachusetts lies a potential threat to the residents. You can't see it, touch it, or smell it, but you can hear it coming. The Federal Railroad Administration reports that over a 35-year period, the number of railroad collisions and casualties have decreased significantly. However, in 2009, the Boston and Maine Railroad, now called the Pan Am, paid a $500,000 fine for the largest diesel spill in Massachusetts history. These trains run parallel to Main Street in Ayer. Even though railroad safety has been improving, there are so many lines that intersect at Ayer that there is still potential for accidents or spills to occur. Because Ayer is a railroad town, there are countless railroad cars filled with dangerous materials as well as thousands of passengers passing through each year. This presents significant readiness challenges to the Ayer Fire and Police departments as well as for the other public safety departments in the area. So it was not surprising that the Mass DOT, Ayer, and other area emergency response organizations participated recently in a mock train accident staged near the Willow Road crossing.
The exercise was intended to give us the opportunity to practice some of the things that we don't get a lot of opportunities to try. We have a lot of railroad traffic in town. We're a pretty big hub as far as freight traffic goes. There's a pretty big set of tracks that most people don't know are there, right off of Main Street. And we have the commuter rail coming through every day. So this was just the MBTA picked us out just because of the volume of traffic that's through here to be able to run the exercise, to give us an opportunity to go through the training and go through the motions of what would happen in an actual event. All the area fire departments participated, so you had Ayer Fire along with Littleton Fire, Shirley Fire, Groton Fire, Harvard EMS, Harvard Fire covered the station for regular calls that day for us, Devon's Fire, Westford Fire, and Sterling Fire. We also had CMed, who's our radio operators from the ambulances to the hospitals in the area, participated. We had our regional trailer for EMS, as well as the MBTA Police, the B&M Police, Keolis, and Pan Am. So we ended up off of Willow Road, off of Berkshire, because it keeps us out of the way. But the actual exercise plan and the scenario everybody was given was supposed to mimic the crossing here, or the intersection of the freight line and the passenger trains on the main line right here on Main Street in front of the town hall. It was supposed to simulate a Pan Am freight coming through the switch and colliding with an MBTA commuter rail that was loaded. Certainly the way that the responders set up organizationally worked out for us. It allowed that incident to be cleared pretty rapidly. I think initially we had planned for about a 2-hour window. That morning they managed to complete it in about an hour and 45 minutes. So it was a little faster than we expected, and that was due to the organization and how well they were able to lay out what they had for resources. So certainly, just be aware of when you're near or traveling over the tracks, what you're doing. The trains are there. There is a set schedule for the MBTA, but not so much for the freight. So like we teach up in the SAFE program at the schools to the 5th graders, anytime is train time. So just when you're crossing the tracks, you know, if the gates are coming down, they're coming down for a reason. So make sure you adhere to all the safety equipment. You know, if the gates are down, you stop. You know, follow all the warning signs. But as far as preparedness for an actual incident, the town would utilize a tool, Code Red, to get that information out to the public if there was ever an incident. So certainly if you want to stay connected, you have the ability to go onto the town website, and on the emergency management page, you can log in and sign up for the Code Red, and that will send out text or voicemails, phone calls to residents anytime there's an incident, letting them know where, you know, what it is and what should be done or could be expected.
So as you can see, the air, fire, and police are practicing to respond to emergencies constantly and are finding ways to communicate with the residents and other communities to better serve you.